Hello everyone!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to another video from KillerReviews.com. This is Greg, and I'm here with my special guest, Bryn.
Yeah?
Go ahead and say hi to the audience, Bryn.
Hi.
Alright, today we're going to talk about Disney Infinity 2.0.
Yeah.
Now, Bryn, what is Disney Infinity?
What's it?
Is that all this, guys?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to try to cover
Yeah.
lots of pros and cons about Disney Infinity, specifically 2.0. Now, we've been playing Disney Infinity 2.0, I mean, almost every day since Christmas, which has been, what, like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you like this game?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite guys? Right here. Which guys do you like?
What's it?
You like her, Rapunzel,
Yeah.
and how about Tinkerbell?
Okay.
Do you like Tinkerbell?
Yeah.
Alright, what are some of Daddy's favorite guys?
This one.
This one,
Yeah.
that's the main guy from Guardians of the Galaxies.
Yeah.
We have about 25 characters in Disney Infinity 2.0.
Yeah.
And we have Captain America, Hulk. This is one of my son's favorite characters, Dynamax. I call him Betamax. And it makes my son really mad. This is our highest level character, Black Widow from Avengers.
Yeah.
She's level 718, I think.
Yeah.
So, let me talk to you about some of the...
Wonderful Elsa.
And Elsa?
Yeah.
And Elsa? Elsa.
Yeah.
We have both Frozen characters. And Anna isn't here, is she?
Yeah.
I guess we have more characters than what's here. So, let's talk about the game. So, we got the starter pack, which was around $60 or $70.
Yeah.
You get...
And it's Stitch too.
And Stitch. You
Yeah.
get the Portal.
Stitch.
And you get a couple Marvel characters. I think
Stitch.
a couple Marvel characters, couple power discs. You get this one, which I'm not even sure which one that is. You get a couple power discs, couple guys,
Yeah, and it's Stitch.
and Stitch.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put Stitch over here. So some of the positives about this, you know, I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like Disney. So the benefit of having Disney characters, I can't think of any other library. There's Skylanders, now there's Nintendo. I mean, I can't think of any other company of characters besides maybe like horror, like New Line Cinema maybe would be pretty cool for me. But Disney characters, I mean, are the coolest things ever. So being able to pick up the little girl from Wreck-It Ralph, is that her movie?
Yeah.
To be able to pick her up and put her in the on the portal or have her be in the game is so cool.
Yeah.
And they all have different, you know, special weapons. Rapunzel has a frying pan. Black Widow has a laser gun and kicking. Thor has his hammer, obviously. Thor wrecks with his hammer. So one of the biggest benefits is the characters. And people say they're expensive, like $15, but we found most of them for $10 on sale. And you know, buy one get one half off or whatever. All these types of deals. So the characters is the biggest draw, in my opinion. Now, for me, my favorite part of the game is leveling the characters up.
And then how good?
I have no problem grinding in a video game. And if you don't know what grinding is, it's when you just sit there and bust your butt for however long, you know, an hour or 10 hours or a week of just grinding, like beating enemies to increase your experience to grow your characters. Now the leveling all works. I don't know if the highest level is 20 or if they can go higher than that, but there are several. There's an achievement on Xbox and a trophy, whatever system you're using. One of the achievements is to get the character to level 20. And I'm not sure if it goes beyond that. But leveling the characters is really fun. You can, you know, the higher level you want to accomplish, the more you have to fight, right? I mean, at the higher experience level, the higher levels require more experience to gain. So, is she in the way? A little bit. Brandon, why don't you put guys over there? She's going to line up all the guys. Boy, some of these guys are really hefty. Like, Hulk is... I feel they're really good, sturdy characters. I was really glad to like hold them and feel like they have some weight to them. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, leveling. For me, I just like to level the guys. There's something about like looking at this and saying, okay, Rapunzel's level 8, she's level 5, she's like level 13, you know, Hulk's level 6 or whatever. And I really like leveling guys. Now when the kids play, they don't really care about leveling guys. They just care about running around the toy box mode and, you know, like creating things. So, and I'll explain that in a second. So how the guys level and the skill trees are actually quite good. Now, the special moves I like a lot. Like this girl, I forget her name, from Brave. Her special move, well, there's a special move, but one of her moves isn't quote-unquote the special move, but she shoots her arrow, and like her arrow can bounce off other enemies within the area. And that's a really cool move. Thor's moves are phenomenal. Groot, is it Groot or Grout? Groot? I think it's Groot. From Guardians of the Galaxies. He has this move where you know, you attack, and there's these roots, like it's almost like a wave. The roots come out of the ground like like that.
Yeah, this wiggle.
Wiggle.
Yeah.
And the roots attack. You know, they kill. You know, they hit whatever's in front of Groot. So I really like the thought that went into the special moves. I mean, they're all pretty unique, honestly. She throws firecrackers, I think. I haven't played all the characters yet, but there's something really good with swords here too. Hulk, of course, Hulk is crazy awesome. He just smashes everything. So the special moves, I mean, overall, the characters for me are by far the strongest element in Disney Infinity 2.0. Good thing, because that's pretty much the only thing it has going for it, in my opinion. There's some decent graphics. The power discs, I will say, are pretty cool. I'm a huge collector. Thank you very much. That was some hard work, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, there's this thing called power discs.
Yeah.
You can see that. And, you know, I'm sorry, like, that I don't do better editing, you know. I don't have good editing software, but I should be, like, doing a close-up of all the characters and the power discs and stuff. But, I love the power discs, the idea of them, because I'm a big collector, and the idea of, like, buying a pack for $5 with 2 discs and, like, not knowing what you're going to get. In a way, it's annoying because you might already have one. And for me, I don't know how many people that I can trade with that have Disney Infinity. But if you're at school, you know, like you're in middle school and you have it, that'd be great. But I like the idea of, like, opening packages and seeing what you're going to get. And the discs are pretty cool for the most part. Like this one adds a background to your Toy Box world. And what Toy Box is, the majority of the game is what's called Toy Box mode. And you can just basically either like have your characters spawn into a city or another area. Mostly they're cities. And your characters can spawn into the city, and you can create things. You can create buildings, street lamps, cars, enemy.
I think what's here and what's here.
That's right, yep. Yep, the guys go right here.
Yeah.
And then this goes over here.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much the majority of the game is what's called Toy Box mode, which we'll also get into when it comes to the negative points of the game. But, like, this might add, you know, this Wreck-It Ralph. You put it on the portal, and it'll change your Toy Box mode to the world of Wreck-It Ralph. The background will look like Wreck-It Ralph. And you have stuff like this one right here. This is really cool. This is a Spider-Man helicopter. So basically, you're in toy box mode. You put this on the portal, and instantly, Spider-Man helicopter, 2 of them, will spawn into your toy box world. And they have one for like a jet fighter from Incredibles. So if you want a jet fighter in your toy box, you put the thing on the portal and it comes to you. So for the most part, I really like the idea of the portal discs. Like I said, a big collector, and I love the idea of just having a crap load of these things, you know, and you just put on the portal and you can change the game. With that being said, I really don't use it much, but the kids do. And I do like it when the kids change the atmosphere of the toy box that we're playing in. Okay, that's about it for the positives, I would say. For the negatives, the game is very buggy. We've had the game freeze on us maybe 5 or 6 times, and you have to literally like turn your Xbox off and reboot your Xbox and go back into the game. So that really stinks. That's happened quite a bit with us. And also, the opening animation of the game, it's like a 5 to 7 minute animation, like a little movie, and we've had to watch that like 5 or 6 times, maybe 10 times. It's just, and we can't skip it. Like, I don't know. And I looked up online, and a lot of people are having this problem where you just have to watch these really long videos when you start the game. With that being said, that has gone away. We don't have to watch it anymore. I don't know what happened where we don't have to, but it was a big problem at one point. Brandon, if you want to go, you want to go?
No.
Okay, well, we're almost on the video. We're almost done.
Okay.
So, it's very buggy, and you're jumping, you're stuck in a wall. I mean, like, it's very buggy. And also, it's extremely confusing. I would like to consider myself a somewhat intuitive guy. I think I have a good handle on like technology to some extent, like probably more than Soccer Mom, but not as much as somebody who's 25 who grew up with technology. What? You want a beard?
No idea.
Right here. Do I have something on my chin?
No.
Thank you. So it's like the whole idea of Disney Infinity 2.0, 1.0 characters working with 2.0. Some of, like, you can play them in toy box mode, like this is a 1.0 character. You can play in toy box mode, but you can't use their toy box sets with 2.0. And let's say I want to put this, this is an adventure that came with the set. If I want to put that adventure on, and I want to have, let's say, this guy. I need a Marvel character. Like, I know Black Widow works. If I want to have Black Widow, my son wants to play the girl from Brave, it's not going to work. So only certain characters will work with certain discs. I can't help but compare this to Skylanders, which I'll do a couple times from now on. And Skylanders, you can put any guy in. You can have 300 guys in front of you. Anyone who works on any game, to some extent. If you have the newest game, you can back catalog. You can use any catalog character and put it on the portal, and it goes in your game. This one, if you buy the Frozen toy box set, you get one of these things. These are basically your content. Sometimes they're toy box enhancements, like if you have like the Spider-Man, Spider-Man spaceship. I was gonna say, like the Incredibles jet.
Yeah, you can be fun.
Yeah, but other times you get a toy box set and you get like one of these things. This is the toy box set. It's like it's basically a little adventure in like a crystal disc or whatever. That goes on your portal, or you can have it in the form of a power disc, which goes on your portal. Either way, these little mini adventures, you can only use certain guys with the adventures. If you have a Frozen toy box set, you can't use a Marvel character on it, even though they're all 2.0. That gets so frustrating, I'll tell you, because kids want to if I want to play the adventure, because I'm an adult, I want to actually like accomplish something sometimes when I play the game, and not just dilly-dally in the toy box mode. But I can't because my son wants to be, Betamax, and I can't play the Marvel adventure I want to play because he wants to be Betamax. It's crap like that. I'm getting all riled up. It's stuff like that kind of drives me crazy. Like, you should be able to, if it's 2.0 and there's a 2.0 adventure, freaking figure it out how to make them all play it. That really, really curls my hair, I'll tell you that. So, also, let's talk about the game. There's not really, and this took me forever to figure out, guys. And this is part of what's so confusing about Disney Infinity. There's no game. There's no game. You buy the starter pack, you get a disc, and you get a couple guys. There's no game. It comes with like one of these things. I don't know if it's this one. Oh yeah, Avengers. It comes with this one. This isn't a campaign. This is like a little adventure. What they do is they'll have a room. Okay, this is the game that you get when you buy the starter pack. They have like a room, right, with like maybe 20 tunnels in the room, and only the first tunnel is unlocked. You go in the first tunnel, and you have to like go through like a maze and kill robots and get to the end of the maze. Kill robots, collect experience points, open treasure chests, and get to the end of the level. When you get to the end of the level, the second tunnel opens up in the main room. You go to the second tunnel, it's exactly the same thing, but a different maze.
Yeah, and then you can be Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's right, you can be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, they just have one concept, which is like running through the maze and killing robots and getting chests. And then just duplicate that concept for 25 rooms. So you're not really getting a game, you're getting a mini game, basically. And the same thing with this one. This is Avengers of Asgard or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. If you want to play this adventure, Brandon, why don't you pick two guys, put them on the portal.
Okay.
If you want to play this adventure, you put it on the portal here. And you know what that one is? Another room.
That's mine.
With like 20 doors, and you have to unlock all the doors by playing the same type of mission. It's not a maze, but it's like playing like you're defending, you're laying traps and defending like some kind of energy cube, from getting hit. So there's no game, and the majority of the experience is in what's called toy box mode. Okay, I've described toy box mode. It's like an open world. You can place buildings, toys, beach balls. You can put big, huge beach balls in your little sandbox. It's just basically like you can make tree houses. You can build racetracks. So it's a huge sandbox of little options that you can add into your world and play. And in the toy box, every Disney Infinity character works in the toy box. So basically, the game is the toy box, and everything else is a complete afterthought.
Dad, I get you.
Oh, good job! You got the girl from Wreck-It Ralph.
No, you got good. And I got Elsa.
Also from Frozen.
Yeah.
And she's from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Right? Does she have candy in her hair? Is that candy?
Yeah.
So, now there is user-generated content, which is a pro and a con. You have to log into Disney Infinity's website through the Xbox or PlayStation or PC, whatever you're on. You log in through your system, and you can access user-generated content, which are basically toy boxes that people have created and saved. So, and then they name it Buzz Lightyear's Race World, like racetrack, and you play it, and you can play it on a racetrack for whatever, a few minutes, whatever. They're all mini games. The problem is, most of them are just terrible. Like you could spend a half an hour going through mini games, and all the load times are a lot of time as well. So like you'll load up a community mini game,
No.
and then you get your characters in there and you play it, and you're like, oh, this is terrible. Like I don't even know what to do. Like, I mean, it's just like sometimes you don't even know what to do in these games because there's no direction. It's developed poorly. So then you have to like exit that, load a new one, and like I said, the load times are terrible. So going to the community section of the content is it's so frustrating. It's not worth going there for the most part. We have found a few maps out of like maybe 50 we tried, maybe like 30 we tried. So all that I end up doing really, honestly, after playing for like 2 weeks, I just level up guys. I just like space out and level up guys, and that's kind of fun, like shooting all the different special weapons and stuff. And there's no game. I can't even stress that enough. I spent hours clicking around, trying different discs, looking online, trying to find the game. Like there's just like Skylanders, you put the disc in and it says play game, and there's like a whole entire like 15-hour campaign you play through with bosses, mini bosses, levels, story. There's an ending to the game. I mean, it's like a real game. There's no game for Disney Infinity, which is unbelievable to me. With all the money... Yep, hang on. Don't play that. Don't play that. With all the money they're generating from this stuff, I can't... Like, right now, there's probably like $300 alone on this table. I can't imagine that they can't develop a real game. It just baffles me. And I hope they will, too, in the future. With that being said, my kids love the game. Their thought process and their attention span, you know, it's a couple hours, and they just like to go in the toy box mode and switch guys and build tree houses and, you know, get in cars or run off the road and kill each other. I mean, like, they don't care about no game. But you know, if you're any kind of gamer on an adult level, you know, you're looking for a game. There's no game. So lastly, I did want to mention one drawback for me is the achievements. And I know this is there's a very small group of people that care about achievements, really, ultimately. But the achievements are just, in my opinion, terrible. There's only like maybe 20 achievements, and they're just very basic stuff. And I'll mention one of my favorite games, Skylanders. They just do an exceptional job of, you know, beat this level on easy, medium, hard, expert difficulties. You know, multiplayer, you know, beat this level on multiplayer, get this score, beat this level within a certain amount of time. And every level in Skylanders has like mini challenges you can do. Find everything in the level. Skylanders, when it comes to achievements and collecting achievements and really having an insane amount of content in the game, Skylanders is at like 100 and Disney Infinity is at like a 5. And I'm not even exaggerating. The difference in content is insane, and the achievements are just an afterthought in Skyland, in Disney Infinity, just an afterthought, which is a kind of disappointment for me. I mean, if you want to collect all the guys, you know, you want to collect all the power discs, at least like have an achievement system where you want to collect all the achievements. You know, have smart achievements, but then again, there's no game to have achievements to put towards anyway. So overall, 1 to 10 for a kid. I'm going to do 2 ratings. For a kid rating, for kids, 1 to 10. Just based on the Disney characters alone, the licenses, I would say probably like an 8 out of 10. If it was something like, you know, if these characters weren't Disney, I mean, it would be like it'd be way less than that. But my kids love it. My friends' kids love it. My kids love Disney Infinity. For a gamer scale, someone like myself who's been gaming a very long time, loves to play games, collect achievements. Out of 10, a 3 out of 10 maybe, I would say, honestly. I would give it like a D minus. And if if it wasn't for the cool characters, if it wasn't for the cool characters, it would be a 0 out of 10. Because there's no game. I mean, there's no game, and it's buggy. I mean, I can't believe there's no game. There's no game. That's it. That's a wrap. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 for my scale, and Bryn would give it like an 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Bryn, for being our special guest today.
You're welcome.
I know I did a lot of the talking, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
I tend to think I think highly of myself and like to hear myself talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how about you got candy in here?
She got candy in her hair?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in her hair. Alright, folks, thanks for watching, and check out KillerMoose.com. I can't stress it enough, KillerMoose.com is not just about horror movies anymore. We have video games on there, music, comic books.
Thank you.
Check out the Killer Moose Podcast. Check me out on Twitch.tv. And every Sundays at Twitch, we do Minecraft Sunday.
Okay.
So you can play along with me and our community on our community server. Alright, thanks for watching, and check out KillerMoose.com. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.